Well, David, as far as wins go, that was pretty much perfect, wasn't it, today?
Yeah, I thought we deserved to win. I thought we created the better chances. I think they had probably the lion's share of possession without really hurting us. We knew that one of their Achilles' heels is they haven't scored many goals. But then we also knew they've got the best away record in the league, even better than ours. So we knew they'd be a tough nut to crack. And obviously, I thought our first half performance, I thought we deserved the lead. And then second half, it was about making sure we preserved the lead. And I think they've had a shot maybe from a second phase, a volley, centre half that's Jordan sort of parried away, and I think they probably had a header that they probably should have done better from the corner. But other than that, I don't think they've really troubled us, and Jordan's probably not had a real meaningful save to make, and they've certainly not created a chance. So yeah, look, we're obviously happy and pleased with the performance. And I thought, like I say, I thought that it was a really well-deserved clean sheet, and it's another win. That's the same amount of home wins as it is away wins, which I know might dispel the narrative of some people, but it is. I think it's the fifth time we've had over 6,000 or 7,000 in, and we've won 4 of them. So the crowd really helps. It was the best atmosphere this season. Without a shadow of a doubt, the fans were brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It was a cracking atmosphere, and it helped us. That second half, it helped us. I hope the fans realise the importance of their voices, because it doesn't half help us. It does, certainly in games like that. And they played the part, and I think every man played the part. We've got 2 subs scoring goals. Ty comes on the pitch and does ever so well as well. It's a team game, it's a squad game. Rosie comes back in the team and led the line unbelievably well. And we've had some really good performances again. So all in all, a real pleasing afternoon again.
And joint second in League Two as well. Something's bubbling here, isn't it? Something's happening here, David.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
We're just halfway through the season, and we're going along okay. We've had to turn a big ship round. Yeah, which is so ironic being the Mariners, isn't it? But yeah, and we I think we're facing in the right direction. How far we can travel and how quickly we can travel. Well, we've got another half a season to go, and if we have the same development as in progression, then we never know. The league is very tight, and whoever strings a few results together I'm sure we'll be up there. I think we've won 3 of his last 4 home games now, and if we match that with away, continue our impressive away record, then we've got a chance. But it's only a chance, and like I say, it's halfway through.
What pleased you most about today?
I thought when we could play, we played. It's a tricky pitch to play on. It's a tricky pitch to play on. But when we could, we tried. But we were really resilient and really hard-working. Port-Vale are big, physical. They try and overpower you, and we had to stand up to that. And when you've got a Tyson Fury leaning on you, you've got to be able to box clever. And we've got players who can box clever. We've got your tenacious George McEachran who gets above them and wins headers, and we've got an Ev who can do that. Did a great tackle and all the big stand over the far side there, got on the feet after 5 minutes, but it can also be a bit cute and clever. And Jordan Davis has obviously got his strength. That's where the goal come from, and Lewis Cass, and so we've got a bit of everything. That's the pleasing thing, and we showed it because we needed to show it against a team that spent 3 times as much as us. That's the facts. So it's pleasing when you go toe to toe with a big one and come out as victorious as we did.
And the goals are coming from all around the squad as well. We're not just relying on one person. Yeah,
I think one of the hallmarks of my team's and my previous job was we didn't have the money to spend on a number 9, if you like, or a 20 goal man. So you have to be creative, you have to be inventive, you have to demand that other players score goals. And the pleasing thing is we have, that's Jason's 2 in 2, and I hope that the weather stays cold, because if it's that, then that'll do for me. But also Doug and obviously the 2 centre-half scoring, But it was them this week. It'll be, full back and a wide forward next week, or midfield or whatever it might be, because that's the demands that we place, and we've try and set them standards, and if they don't meet them standards, there's consequences. But there's also a lot of love, and when we get all them 3 things, the players know that we're not giving them consequences because we're disappointed or anything like that. We're trying to make them better, and when they do that, they will run through a brick wall for this football club, and you've seen that today.
Last home game, of course, was 2024. If we go back to the first one, New Year's Day against Walsall, right at the start of the year.
Do we have to?
No, we don't. But we'll just quickly mention it because that just shows you the progress that we've had in 12 months.
Yeah, I don't know what position we were in the league when I come here at the end of November. So it's 13 months, and I don't think anyone can deny that we're making progress. Was it vintage us? Was it can we play better football? Yes, we can. We will do eventually. We will. But at the minute, I'm quite happy to defy everyone when they say that we're not a good team or we don't deserve to be there or whatever. Well, I'm quite happy if we finish in the top 3, and we'd be delighted. And everyone goes, well, maybe they should have in the end, or top 7. It's like, maybe, because we're there on merit after half a season. There's lots to work on still, hell of a lot, and we've got to make sure that doesn't get blinded by positive or negative results, because we're heading in the right direction.
And I think that might add a few more numbers for the away following on New Year's Day at Accrington, I think. Yeah,
like I say, I thought the fans today were magnificent. All 4 sides of the ground were singing. There wasn't any negative comments. You couldn't hear them because I'm telling you now, the players hear them because I hear them, and if I hear them, the players will hear them. It felt like we was one, and I don't know if it was the mulled wine or whatever, but it just felt like that. We've had 6,000 in, I think, 5 times at home this year. We've won 4 of them. They're important. The fans are so important. And I don't just mean because of season ticket money or anything like that. I'm on about when we turn up on a Saturday afternoon or a Tuesday night, that's so important that they get behind us, because it doesn't half help, and they didn't half do that today, and I thought they were magnificent, and it sort of epitomised the football club, and that's the pleasing thing as well. And the clean sheet as well, closing that goal difference up. Yeah, like I say, I don't know what their XG was, but it can't have been that high. I'm pretty certain ours will have been higher. And that's credit to everyone, not just the back 4 and the goalkeeper. That's the whole team, subs, everyone. The way we set up, the game plan. We've still got 1 or 2 people that aren't feeling 100%, but you wouldn't have seen that today. So, yeah, it's pleasing. Great result. Thanks, David. Cheers. Thank you.